Welcome back to Elite Dangerous Beyond Chapter 2. It's Ricardo and I am out exploring some of the new content that has been put into the game now Chapter 2 has dropped. I'm in the HIP 16613 system and rumour has it that there's a crashed anaconda in place with some materials to pick up. Now you want planet 1A and I've got that highlighted as well in the picture-in-picture. Finding this isn't too much of a problem. The anaconda is a big old unit and you can see it pretty much as soon as you get near it. The coordinates you're going to need are -11 and -95, give or take the odds, but I'll put them in the description anyway. You're going to see this crashed anaconda. Its cargo littered everywhere. There's going to be some comm beacons around that are going to give you parts of a story. Now the ship is called the Bug Killer. Now materials around you, I had ruthenium, I had data, I had all sorts of stuff. So if you want that particular material, all you really need do is land your ship, pick up the material from the cargo racks that are littered around. These cargo racks are going to respawn, so you can generally stock up. So there you go. There's your tip. Now the crash site is budged like any other, but with hints of Thargoid around it with the green. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like and subscribe and also the notification icon, and that'll let you know when I'm putting more content on YouTube. Now look at that anaconda. Corroded. Heavily corroded. I don't think I've seen a ship as heavily corroded as that. There must be some sort of distinct importance of what's going on around this area. I mean, I don't know. Just look at the damage to it. It's like it's been there forever. Who knows? But definitely a lot of damage to that particular model. Now, what I didn't find was a ship's log. I mean, there are comm points littered around everywhere. And like I say, I'd encourage you to go out there and pick up all the materials. Now, the story continues as well, because not too far away from here, about 100-200 meters or so, what you're going to basically find is a crater. Now this guy here, right, he got out of his ship, got in his SRV, and did a runner. So his story, the first 3 parts, are outlined in the comm beacons that are here. Now I am going to play the logs at the end of this video and I'll put a spoiler alert there as well. Now you can see the crater is outlined by a green glow. Landing in the area is also not that much of a problem. It'll take a little bit of fiddling around, but you'll get pretty close to the crater. In the crater you're going to find a very damaged and corroded SRV. You're also going to find some materials, some wiring, some HE suits, another material, and also an escape pod just outside the SRV. Now I picked all this up, as you're gonna, right? You're gonna go and pick all this stuff up. But I think it plays pretty well to the story. And here lies the pilot, Clark Barrow. So if you look at the SRV as well, those guns were pointing upwards, and there's a reason for that. Now all this does lead itself to a bit of a set piece that's coming up now. As you can see, we've been picking up all the materials and returning it all back to the ship. Now you can do this multiple times, like round by the crashed anaconda, to pick up additional materials. So if you're in particular need of all those things, you might as well stock up and store up. And it's quite a good sight to be around, because the Thargoids show up. Now, here we are. They've turned up, they've scanned me. They're scanning the crater. And this goes on for quite a while. That lovely green glow. Of course, at this stage, I've got the escape pod in my ship. It goes away, has a bit of a think about it. Comes back. Scans it all again. It's a lovely set piece, this is. can't find anything. Just look at that graphic. Absolutely fantastic. More probing, more scanning, and then off it goes to the other crash site to make sure the guy's not there. It's definitely looking for him. It's definitely got some sort of a beef. Now, the Thargoids don't always turn up. I had it happen to me twice while I was at the site, so just bear with it. If you don't get one and you want to see this set piece, I really would encourage it. Log off, log back to the main menu, and then log back in, and you'll get to see this in-game bit of wonder. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to play the logs now, so there's going to be a spoiler alert. So, with all that in mind, if you want to listen to the logs on this video, then please by all means stay tuned. If you don't, and you want to experience all this firsthand yourself, and listen to the logs and the story, then now's the time for us to part ways. But hey, thank you very much for watching at this stage. If you're going to stick with us, well then hey, great, fantastic. Let's play the logs and let's see what happened to this bug killer, Clark Barrow.
Listeners, this is Clark Barrow, hottest pilot in the Pleiades, bringing you a slice of life from the frontier of space and keeping you mooks safe from pirates and brigands. I've been flying in supercruise for days trying to find this thing. I've heard the stories, some kind of non-human ship shutting down pilots, then zooming off into the black. Commanders living in fear of this interstellar menace. Well, not this pilot. I'm gonna find that thing and make it sorry it ever showed its 8-tentacled hide in my system. That's if I can ever find it. So far, nothing's shown up on my... Wait. What's that? Okay, here we go. Strap in, you ugly alien critter. Clark Barrow's here to drink milk and kick butt. And I'm all out of milk. I'm engaging. Woo! Let's see how this thing likes the taste of beam laser. I'm giving it all I've got. Can't wait for the Pilots Federation to get my report on this one. Clark Barrow goes down as the first pilot in history to take down an alien ship. Hang on. Its hull's still at 100%. That can't be right. My scanners must be playing up. But there are no visual signs of damage. And now it's turning. I'm hit. The shields are gone. Make a TFSD. Someone else can take this thing down. The eat my frame shift wake, sucker. Damn thing is hunting me. Must have scanned my wake and followed me into the system. As soon as I dropped out of supercruise, it opened fire. I took evasive action, but I'm at 5% hull and my fuel is almost out. Who knows what this planet's called, but I'm about to introduce myself to its surface in a big way. Altimeter is spinning out of control, so I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I just hope my hull holds out. I managed to land and tried to send a mayday signal, but before I could, that thing appeared and shut down my systems. Deployed my FTV and hightailed it out of there, but the ship is still coming after me. I can see it cruising at altitude. It's just watching. I put my foot down, but the buggy won't go any faster. The gravity on this rock isn't helping either. I've got to find something to pull up before it comes to finish me off. This can't be the end. Clark Barrow isn't going out this way.